And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in its small forward. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter. And there's Levine on the assist by Markkanen. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Orlando the other way now. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Vucevic, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Levine. It's blocked. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. The putback. Here's Gordon. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Here's White. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Levine wide open. Again, Levine missing.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Kick out to Levine. To the paint. Here's Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Levine passes to Carter. Banked in off the glass. Carter's got his second bucket. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Here's Fultz. Markkanen pulls it in.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
For 3, Levine. They get it back. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Then for the Magic, Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. The Magic have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Pass to Ross. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
On the wing, Levine. Back to Sadaransky. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And the jam by Levine.
Zach LaVine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
Well, Orlando shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. To the middle. Young with the steal. Here we go, all alone. And here we go. Oh, wow!
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Young with the steal. Levine against Ross. Levine kicks to Sadaransky. Here's Cornette. Here's Porter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This is where I like to see Porter spend more of his time looking for his shot in the painted area.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. The open shot, Levine. Ross grabs the board, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Young. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Zach LaVine.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Ross passes to Bamba. Another miss by Orlando. Chicago leading by 6. Done outside. Pass to Hutchison. The pass to Cornette. Makes it off the glass.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
The Magic trail by 8. Ross dishes to Gordon. Passes it to Ennis. Now Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Harrison with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Dunn. Kicks it to Valentine. Goes up from the top of the key. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
It's stolen by Ennis. Here's the lob to the hoop. Rebound by the Bulls.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Carter Williams against Dunn. Fires the 3. Valentine grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 8. Hutchison passes to Cornette. Now here's Valentine. Not a lot of room. Cornette kicks to Valentine. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Dunn up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Valentine shot good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Bamba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. Fournier comes in for Ennis. Fultz checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Here's White. Carter right side. Down low. Here's Satoransky. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Here's Fultz. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Two for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Over to the left wing. Bamba against Markkanen. The kick out to Young. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic trail by 6. To the inside. Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Count it. White's got his second basket of the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls out front, up by 4.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never put themselves in too much. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Magic trail by 4. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Kobe White with the active hands, able to start the break and generate points for his team.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Fultz with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Fultz, no good. The Bulls leading by 6. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Left side, Gordon. Teardrop shot. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And Chicago shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Outside, Porter. The 3. Fournier pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Levine against Fournier, and there's Levine on the assist from Porter. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Vucevic the pass to Fournier. Takes the 13-footer. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Markkanen kicks to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Porter, no luck. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
For 3, Levine. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Valentine's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Harrison comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for Kobe White. It's Porter outside. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Carter. Another shot. Count that bucket. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Fournier dishes to Ross. Isaac left side. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Porter in the corner. Offensive rebound and an intentional foul right there. So for the Bulls. Young comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Zedaransky subbed in for Chris Dunn. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Zedaransky against Augustine. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Carter.
Showing solid awareness on the defensive end. Carter gets a beat on that and sends it back.
Harrison in the corner, looking for Fournier, and gets it there. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Augustine with the ball. No good from Ross. The Bulls leading by 12. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Isaac with the steal. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Right side Fournier. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Valentine. And the shot is long.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Some changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Harrison. And a switcher also for Orlando. James Ennis, he'll check in for Fournier. Hutchison passes to Zedaransky. And again, no good by Chicago.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
4 seconds left. Markkanen passes to Hutchison. And a miss there on the triple. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Fultz looking around. Pass to Ross. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's White on the wing. So the wing on the left. He feeds it to Markkanen. Inside, shot clock at 6. Levine against Ross. Kick out to Levine. Young with no one around. Back to Levine. The 3. The shot that time not on target. The Magic go the other way with it.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Fultz, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Hutchison. Out to White. From past the arc. And again, no good by Chicago.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And it's Gordon missing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Young. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Chandler Hutchison. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. On the wing, Isaac. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Bulls leading by 6. Now Levine. Shades over Fournier. Levine, good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
White looking around. From deep. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic trail by 8. Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. For 3, Levine. And White kicks to Levine. That 3 off the mark. Not a lot of time left for the Magic in this one. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
All sorts of time. And he commits the intentional foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. White, good.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Fournier. He kicks it to Fultz. Six to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now here's Levine. Shoots over Fournier. Again, Levine missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Isaac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
And stolen by Fournier. Isaac goes in. Here's Vucevic. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Back to White on the wing. Porter. It's a hand on it. It's hauled in by Gordon. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
For 3, Levine drills the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Partner, how about the maturation of Fulton? Just exciting to watch. You get the sense he lives for these moments.
And so the big win by...
for the land of the...
It's time for the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Here's Beal, and he converts the layup.
Yeah, it matters not. Half court or in transition, Bradley Beal always a threat.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. For 3, Fournier.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Hachimura the pass to Bonga, and Isaac comes to help. Wizards passing it around. Offensive rebound. Here's Bryant. Misses off the left iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wall with a block.
You see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Vucevic, and Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
It's stolen by Bryant.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Here's Beal, and there it is for him. Beal's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Fournier against Beal. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now, here's Fournier. Clock at 6. Shoots. Rebound by John Wall.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Bonga gets the bucket. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Trailing here by 8. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Fultz. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Fultz. Vucevic up top. For 3, Fournier. Rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Vucevic against Bryant. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Second chance shot. And it's Bryant missing.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense. No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And Washington has possession following the bucket by Orlando.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg, he helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
The Magic making a switch here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Brown following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Magic trail by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gordon against Smith, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, what you love about Aaron Gordon, he's got strength, athleticism, and a high motor. This guy can make tough shots.
Now Smith. Down low, stolen by Gordon. It'll count. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched it.
Being yourself, being.
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Washington, Ish Smith is out there with Peyton. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Bamba passes to Ennis. To the paint. Here's Augustine. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Brown.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. Here's Bertans. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the call on James Ennis. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Bertans can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Augustine against Smith. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Washington, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The free throw drops for Smith. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for DJ Augustine. He doesn't get the second one. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Carter-Williams to the middle. It's stolen by Bertans. Smith with it. Isaac picks him up. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Pass to Ross. Magic moving the ball around. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got his first points in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bamba finds Isaac. Here's Carter Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Wagner. Smith outside. Back to Payton. Hangs. And the layup is good. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like.
Smith the pass to Wagner. Shoots over Vucevic. Goes back up. And that one's good. Wagner. And the Wizards lead by 6.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Carter Williams against Payton. Bertans with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Wagner. The second effort, the second chance effort, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Isaac finds Carter Williams. It's stolen by Bertans. And here we go, the Wizards fast break, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington going with a whole new group here. The Magic also changing it up. Fournier comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fulton for Terrence Ross. On the wing, Isaac. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
The Magic have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Ennis comes in for Carter Williams. Wall passes to Mahimi. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Gordon penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And some good action through the first 2. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points and 3 assists. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Fultz comes up empty down low.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Back to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Ball against Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
and there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Wizards leading by 9.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify. Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Here's Beal. They get the rebound. Second chance shot, and Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
You know what I love? That John Wall has stated clearly he would like to be the MVP of the NBA. I've no problem with that. You want guys to be ambitious.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Terrence Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, this guy is the very definition of undersized but tough-minded. Through the contact, DJ goes.
Beal can't get it to go. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. It's a 13-point game. No good from Ross.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Ish Smith, he's checked in for Washington. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Beal, the pass to Mahimi. Back to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Well, make no mistake, Bradley Beal is a big-time athlete. Boy, how about his ability to get off the feet and finish that with authority?
Fournier for 3, drains the three-pointer. Fournier's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Smith. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Down low, Ross with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
How about that tremendous defense leading to points? Ross stays alert, makes the steal, and goes right on the attack.
Smith right side. Pass to Bryant. Inside. Here's Mahimi. Tries again. He lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 12.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
It's Vucevic, top of the key. The pass to Augustine. Ross kicks to Vucevic, takes the 3. That shot off. Smith wide open. He fires. Offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Thomas Bryant is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Beal, and it's blocked. No one near fault as he lets it go. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. It's Beal on the wing over Gordon. That one a little long. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Fultz. Kept alive.
Well, with that length, you want to see Jonathan Isaac attack the offensive glass. Put that 7'1" wingspan to work.
Beal dishes to Bryant. And it's sent back by Isaac. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Isaac with the ball. Yes, that goes in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Wagner. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 8.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Back to Fultz. And the shot is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fultz. Over Beal. Keeps it alive. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Beal. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the athleticism and size of Bradley Beal makes that an easy shot, believe it or not. He's got great vertical.
Here's Gordon. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Beal against Carter Williams. Back to Beal. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
All with it, Isaac picks him up. Unga the pass to Wall. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, that's just great assertiveness from John Wall. So comfortable operating inside.
Now, here's Fournier. Here's Vucevic. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
All taking his time here. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Passes to Vucevic. Now Fultz. Yes!
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
And here are the Wizards now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Bertans. And it's Beal in the corner. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
From deep 3-point range. And so it's the Wizards with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The always busy and popular. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Tristan Thompson is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Love in at the small forward. Now here's Love. Kicks to Garland. Love up top, guarded by Fultz. Here's Drummond. Rebounded by Vucevic. Fournier against Sexton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. Here's Garland. It's Drummond, high post. Pass to Garland. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Fultz.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Garland with it. The pass to Thompson. He kicks it to Garland. 6 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Love wide open. He fires. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6 here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Fultz looking around. And Thompson sends it back. Outside, Sexton. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Kicks it out to Gordon. And, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
1:53 left to play here in the first. Love the pass to Drummond. That's in there. Love with the assist. He's got 8.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Augustine up top. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
Now, here's Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Sexton dishes to Thompson. That's tipped. Sexton the pass to Love. In the corner, Drummond with it. 2 on the clock. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Here's Fournier. Augustine finds Vucevic. For three, Fournier. Rebound, Andre Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Thompson in the corner. Sexton the pass to Love. It's Drummond, high post. Vucevic on him. Outside, Porter. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Isaac passes to Augustine. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Softly drops in the floater. Augustine's got his second basket. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
The drive by Love.
And they want to see Love work that hard and draw fouls. It may take a toll on him, but it's essential to this team that he stay physical.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Both free throws good from Love.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Carter Williams kicks to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Andre Drummond has been on display for... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Ennis out there with Bamba. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1. Now, here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Second shot opportunity. Cleveland moving the ball around. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now here's Ross. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Orlando.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Now here's Carter Williams, guarded closer. The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First one falls for him.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Windler. Here's Osman. The feed now to Drummond. Back to Osman. And the layup's good off the glass. Osman's got his first bucket in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Fultz finds Bamba. Now here's Carter Williams. Off target from three-point range. Nance outside. Garland with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Nance. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Ross. And here is Carter Williams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. and the Magic lead by 1.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Fultz the pass to Carter Williams. Fultz against Drummond. Fultz, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Here's Windler after the Magic pick up 2. Count it. Drummond's got 12.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Now Fultz. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Ross. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. Sexton kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic, and it's blocked. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Sexton. He feeds it to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Augustine passes to Vucevic, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Sexton dishes to Love. Back to Sexton. Love outside. Feeds to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greeting. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Love in at the small forward position. Now here's Love. Passes it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And when you have a big man like Love, who really understands the offense and plays so unselfishly, it is a huge advantage.
Here's Fultz. They trail by 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Thompson kicks to Love. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Love. They get it back.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Sexton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Garland. And it's blocked by Gordon. Outside Fournier. And he dunks it down.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Chalk up 2 there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 6. He's off on that one. Good D by Drummond. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Isaac with the steal. Now here's Fultz. Tight defense on him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hard to overstate the muscle Fultz showed there. Excellent absorbing the contact on his way to the hoop.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
And Orlando making a change here. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aminu comes in for Gordon. James Ennis, he'll check in for Isaac. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. And Bamba pulls it down. Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Aminu, the pass to Bamba. Can't cash in from close range. The Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Windler. Kicks it to Garland. Down low, and the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fultz, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Here's Ross. And the shot goes in.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Here's Osman. Inside, Nance. Back to Osman. Over Aminu. Nance trying to break loose. And it's Osman missing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Ross on the wing. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Nance.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
And both free throws good for Ross. Nance outside. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Magic lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Gordon finds Carter-Williams.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Left side, Nance. And he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Carter-Williams. Larry Nance making his last shot. 6 to shoot. Carter-Williams can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And a wide open look for Porter. His 3-pointers off the mark. Orlando leading. Here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Magic leading by 4. Carter-Williams with it. Ross in the corner. Back to Carter-Williams. Shoots over Garland. Vucevic trying to get open. No problem on the jumper in close. Carter-Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Fournier's checked in for the Magic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Windler, the pass to Nance. Good. Nance has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Fournier. Over in the corner, Isaac. Now the pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 5.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Offensive rebound.
And this is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come up empty on.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. 4-point game. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Gordon. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Carter-Williams. Magic leading by 4. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Carter Williams really taking off towards the hoop when he sees the lane open. I mean, if the defense isn't going to get in front of him and stop his progress, he makes them pay.
And Drummond kicks to Thompson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Vucevic dishes to Ross. Pass to Carter Williams. Gordon trying to break loose. And Thompson sends it back. Vucevic with the bucket. And here is Garland. Sexton kicks to Love. Sexton against Ross. Thompson passes to Garland. Back to Thompson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Passes it to Isaac. Back to Carter Williams. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And yes, it's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. And there's the pass to Ross. But they recover it. Vucevic misses the shot. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, it's the NBA on 2K. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Here's Fultz. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Left side, Levine. Shoots from the line, and it's Carter missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Vucevic. Fultz the pass to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. The layup off target.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
There's Porter with the 3. They get it again. Here's Carter. No good.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
Vucevic dishes to Fournier. That one goes. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Levine. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
Here's Fultz. Markkanen pulls it in. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Carter left side, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Now, here's Porter. Another shot. That one wide left.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Pass to Carter. Out to White. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
For 3, Fournier. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bean passes to Carter. That one goes in. 6 points for Wendell Carter.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Gordon. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Stellar awareness from Levine. I mean, seeing an opening and ripping through it with his relentless athleticism.
Here's Fultz. And that one goes long. The Bulls shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And a wide open look for Porter. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off target from outside. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Fournier for 3. Here's Vucevic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Markkanen against Gordon. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Bulls trail by 4. White, wide open. He fires. They get it back.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. For 3, Fournier doesn't get it to drop for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Bamba in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here is Young from deep. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bulls making a switch here. Cornette's checked in, makes it off the glass. Cornette's got his first basket. Now Augustine. There's the pass to Carter Williams to the left side wing. Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist from Carter Williams.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Done outside. With the floater. Rebound by the Magic.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy layup.
And Carter Williams slams it in.
Carter Williams is a rarity, a point guard who can absolutely throw it down, thanks mainly to his size.
Down against Augustine. Here's Cornette. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Chicago. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. To the middle. Bamba kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. And Young comes over to help. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And that one is good. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Now here's Valentine. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Augustine. Ross on the wing. Pass to Bamba. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Augustine got a piece of it. Done with it. Bamba picks him up. Valentine wide open. He fires. And the Bulls with another miss. The Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Augustine. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. It's Fournier on the wing. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to White. Here's Cornette. He's guarded by Fournier to the inside. It's tipped. Here's Markkanen. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Harrison. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Chicago making some changes. Porter comes in for Luke Cornette. And Levine subbed in for Denzel Valentine. Now here's Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Isaac. Gordon's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. 4-point game. White the pass to Porter.
I see him.
White against Vucevic. The kick out to Porter. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Harrison. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And Gordon drops them both. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Fournier against Levine. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. No good with the layup.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And Levine throws it down.
Oh, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic out in front. They're up by 2. And now let's catch up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They were never able to get the lead above. And that'll do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Chicago right now, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. To the paint.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Levine's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6.
And last year, Larry Markkinen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what marketing can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Fultz, no good. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, nice looking pass right there. When Levine is working it around, it helps tie the team together.
90 seconds now into the second half. And Levine with the block.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Carter right side. Levine looking around. From the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fournier, and that one good. Fournier's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Outside, Levine. To the inside, and stolen by Fournier. And now Orlando on the break. Oh, Vucevic in position.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First free throw is good.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aminu comes in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis, he'll check in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Fournier. Now, here's Valentine. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Aminu. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fultz with the ball.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Done with it. To the middle. Here's Cornette. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. He misses the free throw. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Markelle Fultz. The Bulls also changing it up. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Valentine. And Satoransky subbed in for Harrison. Magic leading by 3. There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. Carter-Williams with the bucket.
Look, Carter-Williams is a fantastic feel for inside the paint. Defenders have a tough time dealing with his size.
Satoransky looking around. Pass to Cornette. Stolen by Bamba. And here is Ross. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Bamba's shot is off. Bulls trail by 5. Floats it up for Young, and Young slams it home.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Carter-Williams against Dunn. Now here's Carter-Williams. Defense right on him. 4 on the clock. Good on the bucket. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's where Carter Williams is at his best, elevating nicely on these physical finishes. Nice toughness.
Hutchison passes to Cornette.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Carter Williams against Dunn. Carter Williams can't get it to go. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And the basket by Hutchison. And now just a 1-point Magic lead. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Michael Carter Williams. And it's Ross in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now a timeout called by Orlando. So for the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Ross. Kem Birch comes in for Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Dunn. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about it.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes both free throws. Bulls trail by 5. Outside, LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Looking comfortable in the pick and roll action. LaVine just taking what he sees in these sets.
Fultz kicks to Birch. The pass to Gordon. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 5.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Outside, LaVine. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Birch the pass to Vucevic. And he drops it in from the low post.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Outside, LaVine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Young's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like LaVine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Orlando leading. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Fultz. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. No good on that one. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Good on the second free throw.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Now LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
Easy to see why LaVine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Here's Fultz. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Fultz with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up.
An aggressive defender. Carter Jr. also excels at using his physical advantages to turn shots back.
Here's Gordon. Nice D from Porter. Chicago trailing here. Over in the corner, White. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Orlando making some changes. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Ross in for Markelle Fultz.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
LaVine dishes to Carter. LaVine up top. Back to Carter. Takes it from 10. And the jumper is good. Carter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
Here's Ross. And it's sent back by Carter. Back to LaVine. 1:03 left in the game. Offline from the high post. The Magic shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Ross with it. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And so both free throws are good. And it's a two-point ball game.
Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And here is Ross outside Gordon. Back to Ross. Money! That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Al Levine. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, no good.
The athleticism of Levine, it makes him a hard guy to cover. I mean, he loves getting the contact.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
And that's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's in!
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine can't hit. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup course now in overtime. On the court for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Gordon, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
It's them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
Outside, Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Fultz. In the corner, it's Gordon. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Levine kicks to Porter. The Bulls keep it alive. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Fultz the pass to Ross. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Banked in off the glass.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Outside, Levine. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Ross dishes to Vucevic. Isaac kicks to Ross. Here's Vucevic. They shoot again, and it's sent back by Carter. They get it back. Count that one. The Bulls have gotten only one of their first 5 shots to drop here in overtime. Carter right side. Now here's Satoransky. Here's Levine. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
Fultz the pass to Ross. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby good night.
For 3, Levine, bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Timeout. A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Fultz with the ball. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Orlando with the ball. And here's Gordon. Passes it to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Fournier finds Gordon. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Another miss by Orlando. And Chicago shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside, Markkanen. Back to White to take the lead. Chicago with a new 14. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Carter. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Keep feeding Carter Jr. I mean, he's playing center at 6'9". He moves. He's tough to track. Moves so well.
Now Augustine. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Alters his release to do it, and those are two crucial points.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Evan Fournier. And a change for the Bulls. Levine's checked in. The free throw drops for Augustine.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Outside, Levine. And it goes down 2 points. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Here's Augustine. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter-Williams finds Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Now here is Carter. Left side, Porter. For 3. It's good from long range. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Porter is fantastic in these spots. When his team needs a bucket, he feels comfortable shooting.
Here's Augustine. And it's sent back by Carter. Down low. Kick out to Levine. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray. Levine's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Oh, that's just a lucky break. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Hit the tip. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Orlando making some changes. Ross comes in for Carter-Williams. And it's Fulton for Augustine. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Leading by 5. Kicks to White. To the left wing. Back to Levine. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Levine. Outside, White. So the Bulls win it. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the official.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Spectacular. We are.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now that's taking it to the teeth of the defense. Wall is in attack mode.
With the teardrop, and it's laid in by Fultz.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Here's Fultz. Inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Here's Beal. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And stolen by Fournier. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got 6.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Fires the 3. Bryant with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. One-on-one here. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play, twice on the pipes.
Here's Bunga. No good on the triple. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Bryant. Wall passes to Beal. Here's Hachimura. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Isaac. Wall with some nice defense.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Here's Fultz. Rebound by the Wizards. Bunga deciding where to go with it. Here's Wall. No good on the shot. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Magic have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. And the first one drops.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. And this comes in for Isaac. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. Now here's Ross. Here's Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. Here's Payton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The Magic trail by 4. Fultz the pass to Ross. Here's Vucevic. That one, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. To the inside. Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Wizards. No good from Ross. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Here's Pertinis. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Fultz is a menace inside. Superb at making the D foul him when he's this close to the basket.
That free throw good from Fultz. And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. He hits both from the stripe. Washington leading now by 6. Bertans, the pass to Smith. Stolen by Bamba. Orlando, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Smith, no good. Now here's Fultz. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Orlando, Vucevic is out there with Bamba. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Ross in at the small forward.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Payton in the corner. Back to Bertans. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Bertans got his second basket of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Here's Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
Smith against Augustine. Can't hit that one. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. 6-point game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Payton. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for DJ Augustine. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Bertans. Bradley Beal's checked in for Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Shot from free throw range. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Payton. Beal, the pass to Payton. And stolen by Gordon. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. James Ennis will check in for the Magic. And a switcher also for Washington. Mahimi's checked in for Payton. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Isaac. Carter Williams with it, picked up by Bryant. Back to Isaac, outside Fournier. And the rejection by Mahimi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
To the paint, and it's Mahimi finishing it off.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Carter Williams against Wall. Now the pass to Ennis. Here's Carter Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Outside, Beal. Mahinmi passes to Beal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Fulton for Michael Carter Williams. And they're able to recover. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Vucevic. Wizards have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Wall attacking. Can't connect from short range.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Bonga, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Fultz, and it's good off the back rim and in. Fultz has got 10 points.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Beal against Fournier. Beal with the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Wall against Fultz. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Hachimura. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Wagner. And stolen by Fournier. And up the court come the Magic on the break. They get the rebound. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
Here's Wall, and the layup falls.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Fultz. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. And that does it for our halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mahinmi is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now here's Fultz for the lead, and that one drops. Fultz has got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
Well, a welcome sign for sure. When Markelle Fultz is making this kind of shot, it opens up the offense.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards.
And what Brian has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
P.J. Augustine's checked in for Fultz.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Wall, and he banks in the layup. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Quickness, touch in the paint. John Wall looking confident.
Down low. Bertans grabs the board. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Beal's got 14 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Fournier. Some solid defense from Bryant. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando, trailing by 5. He gets that one.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Wall against Augustine. Releases. Wall's shot is good. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Passes it to Vucevic. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Augustine passes to Fournier. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Beal the pass to Bonga, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Brown is checked in for Washington. Smith comes in for John Wall. Here's Ross. Great D that time from Beal.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
And it's Brown missing. The Magic trail by 3. The drive by Gordon. Vucevic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A skilled offensive rebounder who doesn't mind a putback on occasion. Vucevic with the easy one.
Smith against Augustine. And it's Smith missing. Magic have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Here's Beal. Bryant gets a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
No good from Ross.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And he's able to get it back. Back to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
We are talking about a big-time athlete with great size. Bradley Beal, no problem on the glass and finish.
Now, here's Isaac. Here's Vucevic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Vucevic has got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith. It's hauled in by Gordon. And the Magic with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the jam by Ross.
Boy, there aren't many who can finish better at the rim on the move than Terrence Ross. How about the finish?
Smith, the pass to Bertans. Sweet move, and it's good on the layup. Bertans got 6.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Augustine from outside, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. It's the Magic as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. 2K. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with Fultz, and it's Ross in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Carter Williams. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Magic lead by 3. Payton finds Brown. Back to Payton. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hachimura, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Fultz, no good. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Magic. Ross has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Offensive rebound, Wagner, and the call. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Fultz with the ball. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big time shot.
Brown the pass to Hachimura. Left side, Brown. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. Rebound, Washington.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Fultz. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Wall with some nice defense. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Bunga. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're up by 1. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Important possession there, and John Wall getting it done.
Tied up with that one.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Out left of the wing. Fultz looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Ball passes to Bryant. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Gordon finds Fultz. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Wall with some nice defense. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good!
He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. "16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't cash in. A shot by Bertans, nobody around, and the miss. And so it's Washington who's straight by. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular sided. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Here's Sexton. That falls. Great assist by Love. Here's Fultz. It's Drummond with the rebound. Here's Osman. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Drummond. And Sexton has it in the corner. Goes back up. Back to Drummond. Shot clock at 2. Love the pass to Drummond. And it's good. 2 points.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Pass to Fournier. Here's Gordon. Now Love.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by Cleveland. And it's Vucevic missing.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Pass to Garland. Sexton for 3. Good on the triple. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For 3, Fournier. He can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Gordon, following the score by Cleveland. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Yep, that one goes.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now, here's Garland. It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Too much at back. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Garland has it in the corner. Sexton against Fournier, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Now, here's Garland. After the miss from Vucevic, and Cleveland with another turnover here. Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. The Magic trail by 11. And Vucevic kicks to Augustine. Pulls it from the elbow. Tries again. And Vucevic finishes inside. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And the pass to Windler. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Ross passes to Ennis. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Windler. Off with the layup.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what are you guys seeing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that works wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Nice shot there by Bamba.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Kicks it to Thompson. Outside, Sexton. Back to Thompson. Shoots. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. 9-point game. No good from Ross. And so here's Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Sexton attacking. It's deflected. Reverses. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Isaac. The shot from the low post is good. Isaac's got his first points of the game.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Count it, good.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The Magic trail by 7. Now here's Carter Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Ross kicks to Carter Williams. And Thompson sends it back. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The open look here for Sexton. Rebounded by Isaac. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Bamba passes to Carter Williams. Porter with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up, and Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
So for the Magic, Gordon comes in for Ennis, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Ross. Now here's Garland. He's covered closely, lays it up and banks it in.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Carter-Williams kicks to Isaac. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Nance, no good. The Magic trail by 9. Carter-Williams, the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now here's Carter-Williams. Not a lot of room. Here's Bamba. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
For the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Markelle Fultz comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter-Williams. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Now here is Augustine. Defense right on him. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Garland dishes to Love. Love draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Drummond passes to Porter. To the middle. And it's Drummond missing. Gordon with it. Fultz takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. And that...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Fournier.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Basket good. And that's 15 points for Colin Sexton.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard, terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Now, here's Garland. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Love the pass to Garland. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 15. Thompson is double, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Knocked loose and stolen by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running. Misses from close range. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Orlando. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. Fultz, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
For Cleveland, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing. Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
The Magic trail by 5. Pass to Fultz. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Makes it off the glass. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Here's Drummond. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Ross dishes to Vucevic. Fultz against Drummond. Good D by Drummond.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Windler inside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Thompson's so good at setting the screen, recognizing space, and great timing on the roll that time.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Fultz looking around, and it's sent back by Drummond.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Out to the wing, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Here's Fultz. Sinks that one from the post. Fultz has got 6.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Drummond, and he makes good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Passes it to Fultz. Vucevic with it, defended by Drummond. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Garland with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Well, Orlando shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Here's Fultz. It's blocked.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Drummond. Dishes it to Nance. Here's Garland. They grab their own miss. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Love are the bigs. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Osman in at the small forward. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Fultz.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And Love gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fultz. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. A shot off that time. And stolen by Fournier. Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Nice D from Porter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Nance outside. Pass to Garland. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Terrence Ross. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Down by 12. The pass to Fultz. Looking to end his cold spell. Another miss by Orlando.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Poke loose. Thompson passes to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Pass to Osman. The feed to Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Isaac outside. Trying to end the drought, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop it.
Garland, the pass to Thompson, and the shot goes down. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. The Magic have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Back to Fournier. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Garland kicks to Osman. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And the basket by Gordon.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Passes to Garland. Now here's Thompson. Outside Porter. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Gordon. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Drummond.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And here's Fultz. Shot from 12. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
To the left wing, 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Isaac with the steal. It's Fournier on the wing. Here's Fultz. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Osman. Garland, the pass to Osman to the left side wing. There's the triple. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for the David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.